All right, we're all good and ready to go. Now, today is not what I would call a bad day at all. Today is arms, and I've said this before, and I'll say it probably a million times. Arms right now is gonna be my main focus, and that's only because I've got probably the skinniest arms on the planet. And I don't know, maybe it's come from because, so, if you haven't heard, I used to be fat, right? And then, before getting, just going to the gym and stuff, I did a lot of cardio, and not in the form of treadmill cardio, just like sports and training and when I did a lot. And I sped up my metabolism. So, I was losing weight, but I wasn't necessarily gaining a lot of muscle. A little bit, just not a lot. And I think me becoming skinny, the first fat I lost was my arms. I also just didn't have a lot of fat in my arms in general. It was just kind of body. So I kind of just kept these skinny arms. So the goal is to have fucking massive arms. But, that's gonna take some time. Because you gotta be fucking huge to have some pretty decent sized arms. I think the main problem, because I have some pretty decent triceps, I think it's my forearms actually. But we're not gonna give too much focus on that specifically, just grow my arms in general. But, say we warm up real quick, because I'm ready to go. Not too bad. Kind of rushed a little bit, but I wouldn't say rushed. But more of just, it's a warm up. I wasn't focused too much. Now, gotta find some 45s and we'll go right into our working set. All right, we've got our plates, and if this is feeling good, I want to go up 10 pounds because I want to see if I can work my way up to 3 plates. Because 3 plates on the shoulder press wouldn't be too bad. Especially because my shoulders is probably my second most important. Talking about, like when I said my forearms, I will say my shoulders are probably one of the weakest. If we're not going to say forearms, I would say my shoulders lack the most. Also, when I work out my shoulders, like they're strong, but I just feel like the muscle there is so dense, for me at least. But, I'm not going to sit here and say my muscle size and strength are like equal, because they really are. Like, there's probably a small margin of like density, but it's never gonna make a crazy big issue. But yeah, it's fine. But let's not talk too much. We do have a lot of time though, but my phone is kind of low on battery, so we'll see how far we get. But let's get right into it. Oh my god, no. Yeah, we're not going up 10. Honestly, that was almost an ego lift. So if we go up 10, that's just straight ego lifting. But yeah, I want to say this. I did enjoy the idea of the music lift. I haven't edited that video that I said I would probably do it, but I'm like almost certain I'm going to incorporate music into that. Now, I do want to wait until giving you guys card talks, so I can still get my say in the videos. I talk, I give you guys a little spiel going to the gym, and going back home. But I don't necessarily want, I don't want to do it now because then most of the videos just music. It's not, I don't know. But I do kind of want to mess around with it a bit, see how much I like it, because I do like the idea a lot. And I hope you guys like the idea. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I said that I would make my videos in the order of a car talk. So I'm in my car driving to the gym, so I'm talking to you guys while I do that, giving you guys whatever tip about anything gym related, or not gym related even. And then at the gym, I hit my lift. Now the lifting part, it's just gonna be sets and music. Pretty simple. And then at the end, pose down where I talk, and or maybe I'll even have the music there too, and a car drive home where I talk as well. That's what I want, but I don't want to do it now, just because there would be no talking. And I want to give you guys some info. Another update, what's it called? Camera is still expected to be quite soon. All right, we just gotta, picking out the right camera and stuff. But except for those two, everything seems to be pretty good. So let's rest a bit. We're back at it. Back at it with the next set. Oh my God, I haven't been here in so long. I've been taking so many rest days because I missed one day yesterday, and then before I went to the lift, chest and back that day before, so 2 days ago, and then the 2 days before that, no gym. So I've missed this, but let's not talk. Let's just fucking bring it. Okay. Oh my God, I was really trying to fucking throw that shit. But just go hit lateral raises. All right. All warmed up. And I'm already ready to go. There really isn't much else to. Yo.
What's up, my boy?
How you doing?
Good? Good?
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
like that fit, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, right? I like your thing too.
Thank you, bro.
What are you doing?
Hanging out with my friend right here. I'm going to go do some arms.
Ah, okay.
I think good with you?
Yeah, I'm hitting arms too, actually.
They fixed this. Yesterday it was fucked up.
Yeah, it's messed up kind of, but it's working, so.
Yeah, it was
It's
out.
moving.
It was out the track yesterday, so we was trying to get it in.
Oh, this thing's messed up. Have you seen this? It like swings out like here.
That shit was dumb as fuck. I got to do core after this, so
Oh.
I'm going to be fucking with it. Everything good with you?
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, buddy.
Let me catch you. As I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this thing is busted up. But I'm ready to start, honestly. So let's get started. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my God. 50s are moving real nicely today. But these might just be a tad bit lighter than, the other ones. Now, a friend of mine did mention this thing was busted up. So I'm not sure if that's also the reason it's moving a little too light. But I think we're good. I don't think we have too much to worry about. But I'm gonna chill out, relax. We'll be in it with the next one. And we're back. Now, I feel bad for you guys a little bit because for me it's like 2 minutes and I'm like, oh, we're back now. But for you it's, instant. So technically, you were never counting. But I'm already ready for the next one. And that was not even a short rest. Or that wasn't even that long of a rest. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. But one more time.
Ow, my feet hurt. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt.
Oh my god. Assisting yourself does not work on this thing. But oh well. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And what I love about this, we move it up and boom. We're already ready for triceps. That's kind of also why I do shoulders to triceps, not shoulders to biceps. And I did mention before, whenever I'm, doing movements, I don't like to alternate. I used to alternate. I used to do, like for my arm days, shoulders, biceps, triceps, all one exercise, and then shoulders, tricep, bicep, bicep, tricep, another exercise. But now I do all the shoulders, all the triceps, and then all the biceps for 2 reasons. For the alternating part, actually they're both the same reason on why I switch triceps and biceps around. But the reason is when I group together, I load up I really bring my shoulders to true failure when I'm working it all at once. You get what I'm saying? So if I work my shoulders on shoulder press, for whatever sets, and then I go right into another exercise of shoulders, then I destroy my shoulders. It's reached true hypertrophy. The whole thing is cooked, and I'm done. And that is better than, having to alternate exercises and then do 3 exercises for each muscle group, because I'm not able to reach true hypertrophy as if I don't. And when I even am doing 3 exercises alternating between muscle groups, I'm still barely reaching the hypertrophy that is desired. So, I don't alternate. And the reason I'm doing shoulders and then right away to triceps, because they're moving, they sometimes work just a little bit together. Just a little bit. Like when I'm doing shoulder press, I'm not really using any bicep. Now, am I using a little tiny bit of minuscule amount of tricep? Probably. They're doing the same action that they do. They push. That's why there's a push day that has shoulders and triceps. Now it's very, very minimal, and I'd probably argue it to be better on a push day when you're moving from chest, shoulders to triceps, just because, everything is kind of doing the same action. But in, shoulders and triceps in their individual exercises, they're like, eh. But they're still doing a little bit. So I do like to, keep it all together. So that's why we're moving right to triceps. And this very easy switch up. So now I'm moving right into tricep pull downs, right? And I don't even have to leave because I was just doing lateral raises. So, I like my organization. My organization's pretty great. And I don't have to wait for a machine. Like this just removes me having to wait for a machine for, another exercise. Now I have to wait for one less exercise confirmed. You know what I mean? And I'm always gonna need a cable, so. And pretty much all my days, I'm always using a cable for something, except for legs and abs. But, let's warm up. And I don't even have to switch the weight for the warm up. So that's like double bonus points. It's fabulous. I keep making a mistake. And I want everyone to think about this when they're doing this and another exercise, aka for triceps. So when I do my triceps, I'm doing tricep pull downs and then jam press. Now, I want to make my tricep pull downs a tricep pull down motion, such as this. I don't want to turn it into something like this, or how do I explain it? Something like that. Because this is what my jam press is doing. When I'm doing my jam press, I'm moving my elbow up. I don't want to try to move my elbow doing this motion. I want to move my arm. I want to keep this elbow stable, and I'm just doing this motion. So sometimes on a lighter weight, I'll make it a jam press motion on accident. So I do appreciate the warm up on this, just so I can feel it out. Go right to 90. I will wait a little second, just cause, but I also want to move the camera. For a phone camera, this thing has some pretty high quality when it comes to doing stuff. If I can If it'll focus on my finger real quick, you can like, it'll focus. Just give it a sec. Come on, I want to prove it. And I was just looking at it myself, or maybe not when it's recording, but you know. But yeah, the phone looks kind of nice, surprisingly. But you know, if iPhones are gonna update their cameras every single year, and that's really the only thing they're gonna update, it better be fucking great. That's actually the one thing that makes cameras, purchasing wise, almost useless, because phones are almost up to date with all budget cameras. When I say budget, I mean the $300, $400 range. So if you already have a phone, right, the newer gen, right, you don't need a new camera if you're, doing some, regular light family photography. And when I say family photography, I mean nothing professional. If you're doing something professional, obviously, invest. But for the most, even if you're doing photography or professional photography, I'd say a phone could get you places. But enough talk. What's left? Okay. Okay. I don't know how equal that was. I kind of forgot. I just wiped out the counting in my head. But that felt pretty great. I felt pretty good. So let's rest up a bit. And sorry, I'm seeing someone half naked. That's it's borderline. I don't know if that's okay, but whatever. I'm gonna rest and we're back at it again. Today must be talk to all my Jim Oldhead day. Wait, Jim Oldhead friend day? I don't know, but I've already had two of my favorite Jim Oldheads come and chat with me. And I won't lie, I think anyone who lifts, I think you need something like I'm not gonna use the word Jim Oldhead, but an experienced friend. And when I say experienced, I don't mean, your buddy that's been lifting 3 years more than you, like my brother. I mean a dude that has lifted all of his life, and his life is, already past about 50 years or 40 years, even just 20 years of just lifting. You need someone like that. I guess 40 years was a bit absurd. They'd be 60? Anyway. But Dewey's got it's a whole different perspective, because there's all these new people with their science-based lifting, right? And I already hate the new science-based lifting stuff like recline curl. I already hate it. I was talking to one of them about it, but I think they keep you closer to the original stuff, and it keeps you from going too deep into the what's biasing the muscles the strongest, the recline curl or the Zotoman curl is biasing your bicep as much as possible. It's all you need someone to pull you away from such stupid exercises like that, because certain ones I just think are just such a waste of time. Now if you love it, but there's no point. Even preacher curl I think is too new, and it's not new at all. It's been a thing for years. But I would even say that's the newest thing you can really get, except for machines, of course. But I don't know. That's how I feel. But you always need someone like that to keep you to the basics. And one of them was actually hooking me up with this old book. If you ask me what it's called or anything, I have no idea. I have it on my phone though. And that one has the true basics of lifting. And I mean, stuff like that's pretty interesting. You really got to look into stuff like that, because, I mean, it's the basics at the end of the day. It's what created all these, you know, what created Tom Platz and Arnold Schwarzenegger and who else is there? Ronnie Coleman, all of those guys. So, anyway, let's lift. Oh my god. Getting a little bit of elbow pain. This can't feel like a monster. I've become. Oh yeah. All right, we're all good. We're on to preacher, I'm saying preacher pros. We're on to jam press, which also is another new thing. All right, we're good and we're ready. Now, I actually warmed up on the seated dip machine, so we don't have to worry too much about the warm up. And I only warmed up there because someone was on here. They had one more set. I was like, all right, let me warm up on that because it's right there. It's free. Hop on it real quick. Weight's already on. Just a quick warm up. Okay. Oh my god. That's good. I do like that. Okay. But you know, this machine, or not this machine, this exercise always feels a little odd to me on arm days because it feels like a finisher kind of exercise. And on arm days, it's just not. I still have biceps to do. But I mean, it basically is because, like on push days, it's a finisher. But, I mean, we just have biceps after this. And it's finishing my triceps. So at the end of the day, I mean, I would say it's a finisher. But when I say finisher, I just mean the end, like the last exercise. I'll never say finisher as in like a finisher kind of like drop set 3 times, all that stuff. Kind of finisher, never. It's always the same as every other. I'm always gonna do like my finisher mostly like everything else, unless I'm like, all right, I'm gonna deplete all my energy on this one because I mean I got nothing else, so might as well. But for the most part, it's usually just the same. But I feel like saying that because I see a lot of people doing these finishing, do a plate on the bench for 8 and then drop it, do 25 for 4 and then 10 for, it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, it's something, but I don't get why. Seems kind of pointless. Whatever. Let's rest. Back at it with another one. You know, before I start this set, I want to say, in my time as, you know, a lifter, someone just living, right? My time, I've realized the reason you do anything, the reason you like anything that you like, the reason you want to do the things that you do is really because you're you, right? You were born as you grew up, and everything that you grew up with, right? Ever since the day you were born, every single thing that happened to you has like constructed your wants and needs and really just anything that you like, desire, everything that you've gone through. So, where I'm going with this is, if you, yeah, I was just talking about stuff.
Stuff?
Yeah, just stuff.
Sulik style?
Yeah, a little bit.
I like the long sleeve.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice?
Yeah, I've had this one a little longer than the short. Yeah?
Oh, you got the pants too.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got the.
10 grand drop right there.
I know, right?
Shit's OD.
So expensive.
What are you hitting, chest?
No, I'm hitting arms.
Arms.
I'm doing jam press on this.
This goes up?
No, You wanna watch me do my set? I can show you. So yeah, instead of like a chest press where you're like this, something like that. What'd you say?
You're letting it come like back, pushing it out.
Yeah.
I got arms today too.
Yeah?
You just start?
No, I've been here for a little bit. I'm just gonna go on biceps, then I'm done.
Okay.
Did you just get here?
Yeah, I might start with shoulders.
Oh, okay.
I do shoulders.
That's what I usually do first.
I use shoulders. You have a YouTube channel? Or
Yeah.
is this- it is?
I'm trying to do like YouTube, and then TikTok's gonna be like just like videos. I'm gonna like talk in TikToks. I'm just haven't done that yet, and then Instagram will just be like photos, I think.
I'm trying to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah?
I don't know with who yet. So I'm, like when I can drive, I'm
I'm gonna do car talks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do car talks.
The plan with me is I'm gonna do car talks right on the way to the gym, and then when I'm here, I'll record my lifts, but I'm gonna do music, right? And just hit my lifts, so like it's at least like a little entertaining. And then at the end, I'll do another car talk leaving. So basically, Sam Stewart style, but just the music's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, that's like the
I want
plan.
to do it with someone, you know?
Yeah.
Just like start a group channel with somebody.
Uh-huh.
Somebody who wants this bad.
But Mark don't.
Mark don't want it.
I never see him in here.
Exactly.
It's
That's my point.
yeah. I thought he wanted it like the first
He's got
time.
sports and shit, though.
I guess. But that's like excuses. That's not even real.
You just
You
want
could do
it.
both.
Exactly.
All right. Now, I was talking about something quite important where I was very rudely interrupted. Because I guess today is, talk to Adam Day or something. Something. I don't know. Everyone wants to talk to me today. So I'm just do it like that. Dang it. Set this up, that'd be great. Let me warm up and then let's finish our talk. I might have to up my warm-up weight considering I up my regular weight. All right. Now, let me grab 50s. All right, perfect. Now, as I was saying, when you're born, right? From the point that you're born to this point in your life, you have completed tasks, you have picked up hobbies, you've heard things from your parents or family members or friends, really anyone. Every single little thing that has happened in your life has built you to the person you are today. And those things have created who you are. They've created what you want to do. They've created what you like to do. They've created your future, everything that you've done, everything you will do has made you the person you are. And I say this because it has also created your goals. So the things you now want to do are because of what you have done. Or, better way to say it, the stuff you have done has now made you strive to be better in the things that you've grown up doing. So, as a kid, if you were watching Marvel movies and seeing superheroes, or really not even Marvel, just DC, anything, superheroes fighting crime, right? Strong superheroes. You've seen Captain America, you've seen Batman, you've seen Spider-Man, you've seen Iron Man, all these cool superheroes, fighting off crime. That makes you want to be strong. That makes you want to, build yourself up to a strong person. That's why stuff like that really is a, good thing to watch as kids. But I'm saying, right, if that is true, right? So if you have something in your heart that you want to do, and maybe not a lot of people want to do that. That's not because you're weird. It's because of how you were made. That's because of how you come up in your life. Now, if it's weird to other people, it's weird to other people. You can't really stop that. But if you have something in your heart that you want to do, it's because that's what you have grown to want to do. And you should strive to be better in what you want to do. You should do what you want to do. Now, you want to get strong. Get in here and get strong. Don't hold back on it. Get strong. If you want to become a billionaire because you saw Jeff Bezos do whatever, I don't know. You want to be a millionaire. Get in there and work. Be a millionaire. That's what I'm trying to say. You have something you want to do. It's because that's who you are, and you gotta get it. Dude, there's no time. There really is no time. If you believe there's time, you're not gonna have it. But there's time if you're using it. You have time if you're actually using time. If you're not using the time, you don't have the time. That's what I'll say. All right, let's get started. Just get your fucking shit together. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I want to send the message that there's going to be days where you're tired. There's going to be days where you don't want to do what you want to do, right? Or you don't want to do the things that make you become what you want to become. And what I have to say to that is you really got to do it anyway. You got to push yourself through those kind of days because there's going to be those days no matter what. There's always going to be this inner spirit inside of people who's going to stop them from doing what they were meant to be doing. And to that, you just got to say, fuck it. Because you can't stay focused on that. If you stay focused on that, it's gone, right? If you have something to do, you gotta get out and do it. That's it. But whatever. Let's rest. All right. Let's bring it. Last set. And then yeah, hammer cousin, right? We're all good for today. Oh my, no. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh god, my arms are fried. But let's just, rack this and go to hit hammers. All right, now my phone's kind of dying on me, but as long as we, speed through this a little bit, I think we're all good. I wouldn't say keep dying on me; it's just low on battery. Right. Let's hit this, charge it a little bit, and then, But I definitely got to get a little portable battery. But that's in the next coming days. But what's left? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. That's great. I love the stretch on this thing. Like the Bayesian hammer curl kind of combination. I love it. I did it as well with incline curls. You know, I like messing around with my hammer curls a little bit because there's all these variations of curls, and then there's only hammer curls. So if you mess around with both of them, you can get a pretty good hammer curl. But let's rest in another set. All right, last set. Gotta turn my music on my phone.
Lighting is cinematic as fuck.
Things I have to do. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, pose down and I'm all done. Alrighty. Now the good news is, I don't think I've been luckier in my life. Oh, this one's about to die. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been luckier in my life. Now I'm talking to my friend, right? So I get to let my phone charge, and then after I've let my phone charge and do what it's got to do to stay alive, I go walk over to the pose room. My phone's actually pretty decently charged, so I'm right back. Walk over and literally see the person who's in the pose room leave. Like perfect time. Like perfect time. So that's amazing. That's what we like to see. But I'm freaking tired. I'm looking actually really fucking shredded. Surprisingly, I've been like losing fat like a lot lately, which is kind of surprising because I'm on a bulk. But that shows you can lose weight on a bulk. Or lose fat on a bulk, sorry. You're not supposed to be losing weight on a bulk. But let's check this out. That's fucking great. Alright, now, we don't want to stay here too long or too much longer than we have to. But today was a great day. But, I will say, tomorrow's going to be legs, and tomorrow, I got to make it better than all the other leg days I've had because lately my leg days have been kind of shit. But let's not bring ourselves down. Tomorrow's going to be good, and I do apologize for not being posting too much, only because I've been a lazy fuck. But you can't let that stop you. So, I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.